no surprise, there is some misinformation going around about the big, beautiful bill. And I don't really want to get in the details of all the provisions because it's still with the Senate and they're going to change it 100 times. And honestly, it's not the way I don't like to learn new things if it's just a joke, right? Like, I don't have to learn new rules. I want to learn the actual rules we're going to be dealing with. But there is some misinformation that I've seen a bunch of TikTok videos where they're saying, oh my gosh, the big, beautiful bill is changing dependents age definition from 18 to 7. That's just not true. That is not in the bill for, what the definition of a dependent is for tax purposes, okay, or for healthcare purposes. That specific change is in a bill regarding SNAP benefit eligibility, and SNAP benefits or the food assistance program here in America. So if you're not American, this might not apply to you. Regardless, that's still very harmful, right? And so what that did is if you had a child that was under 18 years old and you were caring for them, you did not have to meet the work requirements to get food benefits or get food assistance. So what they're doing is lowering that age to 7, and then now you have to qualify for work, meet certain work requirements to get those benefits. And personally, as a parent of a school-age child, she's starting kindergarten next year. I have a 3 and 5-year-old. Any parent that parents knows that school schedules don't line up with work schedules. And it is very difficult to find a job in America to where you can be available to take your kid to school and pick your kid up from school and continue working unless they have, childcare assistance after school. You have a family or, a neighbor or something that will take care of your child. But most of the people that need the SNAP benefits don't necessarily have access and resources to after school care. So I would assume that they would need to pick up their child because having after school childcare is still expensive, even if you do it through the public school system. So even though this provision doesn't apply to taxes, I want to bring this all back around. Is it harmful to families in America? Absolutely. If it's only to SNAP benefits, is it harmful? Yes. I think it's ridiculous that we live in a country, the richest country in the world, and we can't solve childhood poverty. We can't make sure that our children have access to food, healthcare, and education around the board, across the board. And I think it's it pisses me off that we have a country in which the programs that feed and take care of our youth are the ones that we want to cut first. But we always find money for new wars. We always find money, to do the things that Congress wants to do so they can reap their benefits. But when it comes to actually supporting American people and American families, that's the first thing to go. Those taxes that all of us are paying in. That's what I want my tax money to go to, but that's not what our Congress spends our tax money on. So just want to clear that up and have a little rant and be like, there's no way that anyone in Congress cares about working families, because these laws are ridiculous.